Hello dear student, welcome back to the series of database management system. Our next topic is data query language. We have already covered with DDL and DML. Next is data query language. In DQL, also known as data query language, comprise the main commands used to fetch information or data from a database. Select is the primary fundamental query command used with from and where to give direction to the command. So what is our syntax is select, that command to choose select an attribute from its condition defined by where condition. So what select will do, whatever you want to display or whatever you want to select, you will write in select. From defines the relation for taking input or values for selecting in the query. So from means it will give you from which table you want to select the data. Okay. Where defines the condition to get specific result. So in where you are going to write the condition by which you will fetch the data. Okay. So your syntax is going to be select from where. Okay. The select statement is used to select data from a database. The data return is stored in a result table called the result set. For example, see the syntax is select column 1, column 2 from table name. Here column 1, column 2 etc. are the field names of the table you want to select data from. If you want to select all the fields available in the table, use the following syntax. Here you have to write star. Okay, so you'll write select star from your table name. So it will select all the columns name. If you want particular 2-3 columns, you will write the names of the column. For example, you have student table and you want only to display the roll numbers and names of the students. So you will write select roll number name from student. So only the names and roll numbers of the student will get displayed. For example, see, I'm writing select star from customer. So all the columns from the customer table will get displayed. In next query, I'm writing select customer name, city from customer. So only 2 columns it is displaying. Correct? Understood? Clear? So we'll see the example of this. See the example here. I've written the query as select star from employee. So suppose I have 4 fields, all the data of all the columns will get displayed. Okay, if I write select only the e number and e name from employee, so it will just display 2 columns. See, it is displaying only 2 columns. If I write star, it will display all the columns. Okay, once again I'll show you. If I write select star, it will display all the fields from the table. Okay, understood? So it is displaying all the fields. Okay, if I want particular columns, I will write just column name. SQL allows duplicates in relation as well as in query result. To force the elimination of duplicates, insert the keyword distinct after select. So for example, we have department names repeating again and again. Okay, you want just the names of department, distinct department. You want to count how many departments are there in college, or you want to list out the names of departments of whole college. Okay, so if you write select department name from college table, okay, it will display all the departments and it will display all repeating departments also. But if you want the distinct name, that means the names only once, so you will write the keyword as distinct after select. Okay, so find the department names of all instructors and remove duplicates. So what you will write, what query you will write? Select distinct department name from instructor. So this will display only the unique names of the department. The department name will not get repeated. The keyword all specify that duplicate should not be removed. If you want that the duplicate element should come, okay, it should not remove, you will write select all department name from instructor. Clear with distinct and all? The select clause can contain arithmetic expression involving the operation plus, minus, star, that means multiplication and division, and operating on constants or attributes of tuple. For example, select ID, name, salary divided by 12 from instructor. it will return a relation that is same as instructor relation, except that the value of attribute salary is divided by 12. Okay, so that means it will display all the records of student ID, name, and it will divide the column name salary by 12. So all the salary will get divided by 12, and the result will come. Clear? You can rename salary divided by 12 using as clause. Okay, so even I can write it as select ID name salary divided by 12 as monthly salary. Okay, clear? We'll see the example of this. So I will write the query as select e number e name salary divided by 12 from employee table. Okay, so I'm selecting employee number, employee name, and the salary divided by 12 from employee. I will run the query. See, so it will come as e number, e name, and the salary will get divided by 12, but the name to the column will come as salary divided by 12. So if you want to rename this column, you will write as salary divided by 12 as new salary. Okay, see, the column will get renamed by new salary. Understood? So that means if you want to rename any column, you will write as. Okay, while selecting your query in select statement. Clear? Next is the where clause. The where clause specifies condition that the result must satisfy, corresponds to the selection predicate of relational algebra. To find all the instructors in computer science department, I have to write in where clause department name equals to computer science. Correct? So I am going to select name from instructor. Instructor is my table name. Okay? And what I want to select, that I have to specify in select query. Correct? So select name from instructor, name of the table, where department name equals to computer science. So all the instructors name who are from department of computer science will come here. Next is comparison result can be combined using logical connectives and or not. Okay, for example, see, to find all instructors in computer science department with salary greater than 80,000, so that time you have to write select name from instructor where department name equals to computer science and salary equals to salary greater than 80,000. Okay, so that means here I am applying two conditions, name of the department also and the salary should also. Okay, so that means both the conditions should get satisfied. Next is the from clause. The from clause lists the relation involved in the query, correspond to the Cartesian product operation of the relational algebra. Find the Cartesian product instructors and teachers. Select star from instructor, comma, teaches. Generates every possible instructor teaches pair with all attributes from both the relation. For common attributes, example ID, the attribute in the resulting table are renamed using the relation name, example instructor.id. For example, see, we have two tables, instructor and teacher. So if I write select star from instructor and teacher, it will do what it will do. It will do Cartesian product of both the tables and all the combination of both the tables will appear here. So common table is ID. So it will do Cartesian product by using this ID. Next is the rename operation. SQL allows renaming relation and attribute using as clause, which I have shown you in an example, that old name as new name. Correct? We have seen an example where we are dividing the salary by 12 and we are giving new name to that column as new salary. Correct? So for example, I am writing as select distinct T name from instructor as T, instructor as S, where T dot salary is greater than S dot salary. Okay, so that means I can rename the table also, I can rename the relation also, I can rename the fields also. Okay, so for renaming operation we are going to use as a clause. Okay, as a keyword. Okay, so that means if you want to rename any table, you can select teacher as T.